What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So it was a really good episode of One Piece. I really liked it because of a lot of reasons, so let's get right to it. So we got to see Katakuri use future sight a lot in this episode, and it seems like he can see into the future further than he did before. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Maybe I'm tripping, but it seems like he can see further into the future. I know that they didn't really explain how this ability works, but it seems like it's a kind of observation haki, a different kind of observation haki. I really want to know how it works and how we can see into the future, because like I said, they didn't really explain how this ability works. Maybe they're going to explain it to us in the future of the series, but man, I really want to know how it works, and I want to know if Luffy can train to get this ability. But obviously, like the other episode, Luffy is really struggling fighting against Katakuri. He isn't able to hit Katakuri because Katakuri can use future sight to predict what attacks Luffy is going to do, or to predict where and when Luffy is going to dodge one of his own attacks. But I really want to know how Luffy is going to beat Katakuri, because he tried every attack. He even tried attacks that we haven't seen before. The only thing that is left right now that we know of is Gear 4, and even when he tried to use it, Katakuri didn't let him. But we saw something pretty cool, man. So for the first time since Doflamingo, we saw a Devil Fruit user, a Paramecia, use Devil Fruit Awakening. So obviously the Paramecia, I think, by using their Devil Fruit Awakening, they can turn everything that they touch into their own Devil Fruit power. So Katakuri used it against Luffy in this episode, and Doflamingo used it when they were fighting on Dressrosa when Luffy was in Gear 4. Doflamingo used his awakening to touch objects and transform it into strings. So that was the first time that we saw Katakuri use it, and it was the first time that we saw Devil Fruit user use awakening since Doflamingo. So I wasn't really surprised when Katakuri used his Devil Fruit Awakening, because the way that his Devil Fruit worked, it had to happen at some point. So now I'm wondering if Luffy is gonna awaken his Devil Fruit power and use it to defeat Katakuri, because if Luffy awakens his Devil Fruit power, I don't know, by touching the floor and everything would become rubber, so it would help him to defeat Katakuri. But I don't know, man. They said, I think Doflamingo said that it's really rare that a Devil Fruit user awakens his Devil Fruit ability, so it might not be it. But for now, we only saw Paramecia type Devil Fruit used Devil Fruit Awakening. So I'm wondering what Logia or Zoan type Devil Fruit Awakening are, because we haven't seen them yet. Anyway, a little bit later in the episode, we saw Jerma 66 once again. I just want to say I love Rager. I don't know why, but she's one of my favorite characters now, especially female character now in the series. So yeah, but they just destroyed the Big Mom pirates that attacked them. And if you look at this picture, they look like the Vince, it looks like they're standing on trash. So it's basically saying that these Big Mom pirates that they beat are trash. So that's kind of funny to me. So something pretty interesting that happened was Niji used a special ability of his, and by touching one of the Big Mom pirates, he could replicate his voice. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know if it's work with his electricity ability. Maybe it transfers the voice of someone by his electricity or something, but it was pretty interesting. I didn't know that he could do that, but yeah, it was cool. We didn't see Judge. The last time we saw him was when the Big Mom pirates were going to kill him, and Big Mom actually knocked him out. So that was the last time that we saw him. I don't know what's happening with him. Maybe the Vince Smoke put him in a secure place right now, but the one calling the shots right now is Ishiji. So he said that they were going to sell. I don't know if they're leaving the island or if they're going to Cacao Island with the Straw Hats, but we'll see. At the end of the episode, we saw that Katakuri is beating the hell out of Luffy again, and obviously now that he's using his awakening, he kind of buried Luffy alive. So I don't know how Luffy will escape this, because right now I think Katakuri thinks he won. So we'll see in next week's episode how Luffy will escape his Mochi Mochi no Mi fruit awakening. But yeah, man, I really like this week's episode. We finally got to see Katakuri's awakening, and I'm really looking forward to next week's episode and the rest of the Whole Cake Island arc. Since I think 4 or 5 episodes ago, the arc has really been good. The pace is better, so I'm enjoying the Whole Cake Island right now. But let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. I do other anime related things, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.